In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of chaotic amateurs.
Welcome to Chaotic Amateurs, Internet's #1 D&D Let's Play podcast, where we play D&D 5th edition. I'm your host and DM. To my right, I have...
Dash as Thrakis.
Bentley is Riff.
Over here, you got Rhett as Zephyrus.
Caleb Ascori.
And Milo is Bull.
And last we left our adventurers. They had gotten a little more interested and invested into the hold. Wolf met Julia, some sort of planar magician, and Scory and Ball are just getting to know each other.
Yeah. And I fried a brain.
And yes, the Warden's brain is a bit fried. So, let's begin. Where are we starting first? We've got Zeph and Wolf. You are at the Warden's door.
Yeah.
There appears to be
a D&D rock band, Zeph and Wolf.
Zeph and Wolf.
Zeph and Wolf, very good.
That's pretty awesome.
It's pretty good.
Zeph, you have manacles on. I'm loosening my headphones a little bit.
How about Led Zephyrus?
Led Zephyrus is good.
That's not as good as Zeph and Wolf, but
Yeah, I know.
No, they're still not working.
you might have got unplugged from our section here.
How about now? Yeah, there we go. I'm back.
Bentley likes to unplug people's headphones with his feet.
Only yours.
So the Warden's door is in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Were you wanting to do anything with that? Because you're kind of in a dead end, and there's another door across the way.
Can I try to open it?
It does not open. It does appear the Warden's office is locked.
Is there a gap?
There is a small gap.
I will go under it.
All right, give me a dexterity saving throw.
I transform into a gap.
This red dice better work this time. 14?
14. You try and get your form underneath it. You try and twist a bit to flatten yourself across the way. It does not work.
He forgot about the manacles and
Oh.
they stick under the door.
That's not good.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Because this is difficult because, we're kind of bending what this feat can do.
Yeah.
You do take a large amount of damage while trying to get under there and kind of recoil. You take 22
Oh, God. I think I'm unconscious.
points of damage.
Oh, Lord. Just give me a minute to find
Yeah,
out what
yeah.
it was.
Go right ahead.
To make
What are
peace
you
with your
doing?
God.
If anyone wants to say a few words,
Yeah, I'm definitely unconscious. I think.
unconscious. All right.
Could be wrong, but I think
I want to
my
know
max
what
is
Wolf sees when this happens.
Well, if you see Zeph turn into a gaseous form and just kind of melt and lower that gas underneath to try and go underneath into the door, the slit underneath, and it's just trying to push this air in, and it just swirls and swirls and swirls, and it just can't quite get underneath, and before the effect kind of ends, he's got to come back out. And all these swirls have to untangle, and as he forms, his arm is in a different place and has to just shove itself into the right socket, and his legs are all twisted in his torso, and just your body is not in the correct proportions, and just has to kind of fast and quickly reassert itself in the proper.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah, it's a tough pain.
And so he's unconscious?
He's now unconscious.
Lucas. I'm gonna throw him over my shoulders.
Okay.
And can I try and kick this door in?
You can. Give me a strength check.
Okay. Nope.
Why are we rolling
7.
so poorly?
Yeah, 7. Yeah, no, that's not going to do it. It's a this is a metal door. It's like the door that was in front of the personal items area.
Okay.
It's pretty beefy. It
I'm
looks
gonna
like
go-
it's very well
I'm
secured.
gonna go to the other door
Okay.
and try and open that.
All right. You go for the handle, and it turns, and it kind of opens, and you're able to go in.
Cool. I go in.
Perfect. You shut it behind you?
Yep.
Okay.
Can I try and lock it?
Full of Warforged.
Doesn't look like there's a lock on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're just like, oh no.
And because it wasn't combat damage, I'm going to say that you're stabilized. You're unconscious. You're not going to have to make death saving throws.
He's on my shoulders.
Yeah.
fair enough. Thank you for your grace.
All right. And you enter into what looks to be a large workshop. There are parts of Warforged here, legs, arms, torsos, heads, different material for making Warforged. There is, the 3 tables that look like there's Warforged being put together. On the far side, you see a dwarf just kind of sitting on one of the tables, smoking a big cigar.
Excuse me. Where am I? What's going on?
You're in the Warforged crafting room.
Okay.
This is where they figure out how to. This is where they put a Warforged back together. What are you doing in here? You're not Warforged. You're not supposed to be in here.
Yeah. Well, you see, I have this prisoner here.
Oh yes,
he's unconscious.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was just, trying to get him to the right, people.
Yeah.
I want to do what's right. I like order.
This ain't it. This is
I'm so twisted, so turned around in here.
yeah.
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 Hey, would you know how to maybe open one of these doors in this tower? Would you know how to maybe?
Yeah. Which door are you trying to open?
The warden's door?
Only the warden can open that one.
You couldn't, maybe fashion something together from these Warforged parts, any get that open?
I mean, no, it's sealed, it's shut. There's no way to open it. It's very well secured.
All right.
Anyways, just wait it out. This whole thing's gonna blow over soon.
Yeah, I'm not really the waiting type. Okay. I'm gonna go out this other door over here. I'm gonna go north to that door.
Okay.
I'm gonna exit out there, and I just want to go around to the front door and then go in through there.
All right. Able to do that pretty well. The dwarf, as you're passing by, is like, adios. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
And you're able to get into the main lobby. You see the warden there. You don't see Riff. Riff is, unless you want to make a perception check.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, is he
they're
just like standing there?
The warden just standing in the center of the room, yeah.
Smoke pouring out of his noggin.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make a perception check. 14.
14? No, I think that's still lower than his stealth check he made last time. Like sessions ago now.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up behind the warden. Does he do anything?
You see his head just moving kind of quickly, but doesn't appear to be paying any attention to anything.
Can I take the circlet off his head?
Yeah, give me a strength check.
Uh, 18.
18? Absolutely, yeah. That the circlet comes off with a bit of force. It's kind of like magnetized onto him, but you're able to pull it off. And as you're doing that, he kind of notices and just spins around, looks at you, sees you holding the circlet, and just says, "No."
Yeah,
and then his kind of the minimal facial features he has just kind of slug down, and he just stands upright.
It's kind of sad.
Well, that was easy.
Prisoner.
What?
And then he just kind of walks past you out to the yard.
Oh, all right. Cool. I'm gonna I'm gonna go down the stairs. See if I can find any of my other companions.
When I see him do that stuff, I'm gonna talk with him telepathically as well.
Okay.
Say, oh, you got it.
Ah! Who's there?
It's Riff.
Oh, yes.
Your best buddy, your fighter. Your fighter. Right. Hey,
I don't know what I pulled off, but I did it.
Well, it's what controls everything.
Oh,
So
yikes.
here's what I'm wondering. if you put it on, can you open that door? And I point to the door. I'm like, or like maybe if you're just holding it, like if you walk up to the door, if you say like unlock the door.
I mean, yeah, sure. Let's give it a shot.
Which door do you want to go to?
The warden's door.
Warden's door. Okay.
Can I go up to it and just like, I don't know, say open?
Yeah, you go up to it, and as you're walking towards it, you feel a tug on it, and I need you to make a strength check or an athletic, just a strength check, just a straight strength check.
9.
9. You're holding on to it, and it just kind of pulls your fingers and just gets ripped out of your hand and flies out into the yard.
Bummer. Well,
That happened to me too.
that sucks.
Back in the bar.
Where's everyone else? I have news.
2 of our bozos are downstairs. You want to go down there?
Yeah, I got some wild stuff, man.
Okay.
Also, Zephyrus went unconscious.
I see that.
Yeah, he tried to turn into smoke under a door, and he just, he
Game over, man.
Reformed poorly.
So I'm gonna
now a
stop
crone.
meditating, and I'm gonna like pop back into existence, I guess, and start like walking downstairs to where
And so
the rest of our
kind of
guys
as
are.
you move, as you pull your kind of mental vision out from this dual plane that you're looking through, the colors go a bit more gray, because when you had looked in, they were a little brighter, and you no longer sense that plane on top of this one. And so, but you are now visible, absolutely, to everyone else, and you can go downstairs, the 3 of you.
I was like, all right, follow me.
You guys make your way downstairs. Scory, Ball, you see 3 familiar faces.
Mr. Ball,
Oh, Mr. Wolf.
I got. Yep. I've got news. I'm gonna relay to them everything Julia told me about the extra planer and all that.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys are now aware that somebody has said that you are not in the.
And I go, just like the
plane.
hotel. Remember how that little guy was like, sometimes it's on a mountain, sometimes it. Oh, that's so cool.
What's the deal with the genasi on your shoulder?
Oh yeah, yeah. He's passed out, so we're gonna need to give him some medical treatment. He's also handcuffed.
What if we kept him passed out so we didn't have to hear his speeches anymore?
Oh no, I like it when he talks. He
All
sounds,
right.
he sounds so smart. Okay, so okay, I guess
So
what now?
I actually made a deal with the warden. You all should be fine. I'm going to help him create some Warforge for him.
Well, that might be a problem. Yeah, we're gonna have a new warden. Or maybe the same one. I don't know how this works.
Yeah, here's the deal. I fried the first warden's brain, and then he took the crown, and then it flew to another warden. So
That's interesting. You can like break them with your mind.
yeah, I didn't even know it. It's super neat.
Found their
I was just like talking to him, sitting there talking to him like a normal, kid.
Do it to him.
Do you
And then
remember what
his-
you said?
Yeah, no, I was asking him to like open the door. I was like, "Hey, bud, like, what if you open the door?" And he seemed to be kind of into it, like, because I wanted to get my backpack and like get all of our cool gear.
Mm-hmm.
And I would, and then he was like, "Well, what if I don't?" And then I was like, "But what if he did?" And then his brain blew up. And then in walks in my big old pal with a loincloth and a sleepy guy.
Oh, speaking of, can you set him down on the ground here?
Oh yeah. Can I make like I don't know, some kind of medicine check to like.
You can make a medicine check to stabilize a creature.
Which I
otherwise, you need to give them an hour to recover hit points.
Oh, I'm a creature.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well,
But he is stabilized,
I'm gonna
so-
set him down.
Yeah, you set him down on the ground.
And then, can I try and get the manacles off?
Yeah, give me a strength check. I mean, they're metal manacles. They seem pretty well secured on him.
Rips my arms out of my sockets.
It'd be difficult to do without tools.
Gosh.
I'll just shake these
11.
11. Not yeah.
Wait.
They're metal manacles. You can't pull them off.
I'll get my tools in a moment. I'll take them off. It's fine.
Well, yeah, that'd be good.
But did you mention something about copper rod with a forked end?
Oh, yeah. Julia, the wizard, she needs that
Oh,
to get us out of here.
well, we found something like that down here.
Oh,
I pull it out.
Perfect. All right, all we need to find now is her book of spells.
While they're having this conversation, Scory is leaning over Zephyrus,
Mhm.
and you see him tracing kind of in the dust on the ground, on the floor around him, a couple of runes, just one on either side of him, one at the top and one at the bottom. And then you're not sure, but you think you smell the ocean. And Scory casts Cure Wounds
Okay.
on poor Zephyrus
Mm-hmm.
For 1d8, because I want him in on this.
Roll me up, baby.
Okay, 4.
4.
How about that?
better
You
than
receive
nothing.
4 hit points. You were conscious, and yeah, there you are.
Welcome back.
Well, thank you for that. I seem to have miscalculated my limberness. Couldn't quite get under the door. Normally it's so easy.
Which door are you talking about?
Well, if I ain't mistaken, it was the door to the warden's room.
Oh, yes, the warden. I need to go find this warden. You said...
Oh, yeah, we might have a new warden. I mean, this. I
We
had the
definitely have a
circlet,
new warden.
and then it
Glad
went
you're
out
back.
of my
I fried his
hands.
brain. So
And so did you? I'm sorry, I missed it. Did you hand over the rod, or are we going?
I'm still holding it.
You can hold on to it.
Are we
I don't like
gonna go
holding
see this
things.
Julia, or what are we doing?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well,
What should
before
do?
we go anywhere, we have to figure out what myself and little Madam Riff are going to take care of, because last I checked, we are wanted for arrest in an already arrestable state. They want to put us in solitary confinement.
Well,
I worked out an arrangement. You should be fine as long as I can find the warden, but if there's a new warden, there might be issues.
And
Well-
it sounds like this Julia person might be able to solve all our problems if we can just chat with her.
Well, perhaps we should get to work then.
Yeah, I say we should all just go outside and talk to the Julia girl. Yeah?
Lead the way.
Cool. We're gonna do that.
All right.
I'm gonna give you the rod, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna go look for the new warden. I feel like I need to talk to him.
Okay, I'm gonna shove the rod.
That's
in
right.
my
You still have the cuff
loincloth.
on.
Sure, yeah. So you kind of both ends sticking out either way. Yeah, still has that cuff on. It's been loosened a little bit, but it'll take more time to get it off. As you're going up the stairs, you hear from really high up at the tower this really high-pitched kind of just sound. This kind of like metal scraping on metal, tinging sound. And outside, you hear a lot of commotion as you're kind of climbing the stairs, and you open up and you see that both doors are opened on the front, and outside, some of the Warforged are out there. They're congregating around a different Warforged, and you notice that there is some movement and noise off to the right, where the door is that goes to the where the belongings were, and you see two humanoids there, working with some sort of tools. They have kind of leather on, and it is the two bandits that you had found previously, and they are working the lock. They're working the whatever mechanism was on this door, and as you hear a clink, and it turns, kind of opens. They look at each other, and they just nod their heads. They're like, "Yeah, we got it." And then they turn back and look, and they just are devastated to see the five of you kind of walk out. Wolf and kind of in front, and the leaders there, and he just looks kind of a little defeated.
The door's open. Thank you. We'll take it from here.
I need my thing.
You need your things.
Get on with it.
We all need stuff.
Yeah.
Fine. You can have whatever you need.
Okay.
Well, maybe not whatever they need.
I'm a benevolent ruler.
Sounds
there?
good. Sounds good. Perfect. And they kind of scurry inside.
Cool. I'm gonna go in there too because I want to get my stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if the door's open.
Same.
Well, yeah, it looks like the door's open.
All right.
Backpack.
Let's do it. Let's get our stuff back.
Am I the only one that has already recovered his possessions? Well, look.
Hey,
at
didn't
that.
you just die?
No, young miss, I fell unconscious. There is a greater difference.
Miss.
Now, let's turn to finding our things. I think I heard something about a book when I was catching Z's back there.
Yeah, I want to try and find my axe, my helmet, and that book for Julia.
Okay. Zeph, you kind of point to where those boxes were that had some of your stuff. You guys search those boxes. It looks like all your stuff was kind of together there. Over the next, minute or so, you can get all your belongings.
Yes.
If you want to search for other things, somebody give me an investigation check.
Okay.
And kind of while this is going on, that loud metal sound is just kind of undulating, going, up and down. And the commotion outside.
I put
is
my
getting a
staff
little
on
more
my back
frantic.
and my backpack over it.
14.
11.
7 to look for chain.
I was able to look for Chain. Chain's not in here.
You dummy.
Though, mentioning that,
And you said, like, our stuff we just got, like we found our stuff, no problem?
you found your stuff, no problem.
This is
Yeah,
for
it was
extra.
that was all where Zeph's stuff was as well. Wolf, you did notice that there was the companion in that room that had the dwarf in it and all the kind of warforged parts. Something I forgot to mention. You did notice that was kind of chained up against the wall in one corner.
chained up chain?
I relay that to Mr. Ball.
Oh, in the room
Yeah,
with the door.
yeah.
Okay.
And I'll let him know that I can show you where that is. There's a door just outside to the left that'll take you in there. There's a very nice dwarf in there.
Yeah. And as soon as I get my thieves' tools, I want to go at my locked hand.
Gotcha. It take you a little bit to do, few minutes, but you can tinker those around and get those undone.
And I rolled a 14 to
14, right?
find other
And
stuff.
so,
Same.
looking through, there's a lot of different boxes to go through. You find 2 books. Not sure if they're Julia spell books or not, but they do look like spell books.
Okay, cool. I hang on to them.
All right. What are you guys doing next?
Well, perhaps we should head on over to that other room and... Mr. Ball, perhaps you could be so kind as to uncastrate me, as it were.
As soon as I'm done.
What?
Oh, yeah, you got to do yourself first?
Yes.
Yeah, take off your own manacles before you take off the child's.
It's like an
Forgot
airplane.
about that, yeah. My bad. Well, I'll hang here. Oh, wait, I guess we got to wait to go get chains, too. Dang, I suck.
So you guys heading over to the...
Yeah, we'll go to the supply room then
Supply-
and get his companion. And you had a companion too?
Yeah, Willem.
Oh, where's he at?
He's
in your
out
guys'
by
tent,
the shackle-
your shack.
Oh,
Shack-
that's right. Okay.
Shackleton.
Yeah, I forgot.
So you guys step out into the yard, and what you see is just chaos. There's a singular warforged that's trying to be kind of pulled back by the other warforged, while he goes while this warforged, and you notice it's the one with now a circlet on its head, is going after prisoners and trying to kill them.
Oh, good lord.
That's not okay.
I think this is our cue to leave, guys.
We've made a mistake.
Well, perhaps we should find the one they call Julia and get her on in here so we can go free Mr. Chain and perhaps cast the spell to get on out of this plane of existence.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Mhm.
All right, you guys make it into the Warforged repair room, and Ball, no one else had this reaction walking in here, but when you walk into here, you see parts of Warforged scattered everywhere. Torsos, heads, legs. Something that seems a little odd because most of the time when Warforged gets killed, they can't be brought back. This looks like a butcher shop to you.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a little unnerving.
Just like blood everywhere. You can see it.
Yeah. But in the far corner, you do see chained up against the wall is Chain. Yeah.
Well,
And the dwarf is in there, kind of looks over, he says, "Oh, what's going on out there?"
Oh, I'm here to get my friend Chain.
He's
Do you
yours?
have his keys? Yeah.
He's interesting.
He's quite interesting, I know, but do you have
Yeah.
his keys?
He has keys?
No, I wish to release him.
Oh. Okay. What's going on outside?
Well, it seems as though our captors, our jailers, are turning against the prisoner population. They are murdering without reason. They have gone mad, I tell you.
That shouldn't happen. They can't kill anyone without the mage's permission.
Well, I'm afraid you should poke your head on outside. We ain't got time to explain it to you. Now, either you're with us or you're not.
You guys kind of pass by each other while Ball's going to unchain Chain, and he looks outside and closes the door quickly, looks at you all and says, "Okay, this is very interesting." And he gathers some things and just goes further into the hold.
Now, wait there a minute, Mr. Dwarf. Where you think you're getting off to, okay? Our only chance of survival is in numbers if you think we're going to overcome the Warforged.
Well, I think I've got more luck by myself. Bye. And he just exits the door.
All right. Best of luck to you, little one.
You as well.
Okay.
Unchaining Chain's fairly easy. Looks like there's a mechanism that can be undone.
Anything
And
look wrong with him, or like?
Looks like they tried to undo parts of him. So he's missing like a couple of panels, but beyond that, nothing.
I kind of give him a little pat. It's all right, bud.
Just kind of nods at you.
can I run after the dwarf?
Yeah, you open the door and you see the dwarf.
I want to see where he goes.
He goes kind of south and disappears along that hallway to the south. Don't know if you guys can see
The southwest?
the south. So there's a hallway that
Okay.
just leads straight down, most likely to the yard. It looks like that hallway
Just
would
the
end
back
up to
door.
that southern,
One of those
that
four.
southern gate. Yeah,
Okay.
Well,
looks
I
like
think
that's where he's going.
I think our next priority before the Warforged turn their attention to our allies is to gather Willem and to gather Julia and escape this hellhole.
Let's
Yes, let's do it.
All right.
Do you know where Willem is?
Yeah, he's at our shanty tent thing.
Haven't been there in a while.
Switch
so.
over to the hold.
That's dumb. I mean,
Yeah.
Act like you had been on a podcast before.
All right. You step out. There's one or two Warforged now that are also assaulting some of the prisoners. What? Looks like the group of soldiers that you had met previously have kind of acquired some weapons and are now defending a little section of their little fortress that they have made. That's butted up in that corner. They don't really notice you because there's a lot of commotion happening. You look over, there's people fleeing, like the peasants and stuff are fleeing. The hobgoblins that were way further away, you don't even see them. Where your shack is, which is probably about 100 feet away from you guys now, you do see kind of hunkered behind 8 boxes, Strix and Willem.
all right, yeah, we got to go
They're
get them.
just kind of keeping an eye on what's happening. Doesn't look like there's any Warforged directly attacking them.
Now, is the chaos such that we could shout to them as we get closer and beckon them without drawing attention, or
I mean, it's pretty
I'd be happy
chaotic.
to make a stealth thing, but also like with my halfling, whatever, where I can go through bigger areas of stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, you can move through large
move through
creatures.
crowds or something.
yeah, it's
I'm
halfling nimbleness, move through the space of larger creatures and
Oh,
stuff.
that's right. Yeah. So yeah, you could gonna run in there a little easier than other people could.
So I would totally, if I see them, I would say, guys, all right, I'll go get him. I'll be all right. Just relax.
Now,
And then I zip through the crowd.
Okay.
And I go over and I see our guys. If you want me to roll for something, I totally will.
Give me a stealth check, just to see if you're noticed by any of the warforged that are apparently executing prisoners.
Crit fail. So.
Oh.
A crit fail?
Yeah.
Nice.
Why are we
nice.
rolling so poorly?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh,
What you got? What you got? Oh, you're gonna be lucky.
Yes.
7. All right. I mean, it's a pretty chaotic scene. There's 1 or 2 warforged that notice you, and they don't pay you any mind. They're trying to control the situation as best as their kind of simple minds can.
So when I
you
get
up
to him, I'm going to go, hey, our crew's over there. We're busting out of this place. Follow me.
Okay.
And I want to take him back.
All right, and they begin following you. The rest of you guys are headed over to where Julia was.
Julie or Julia?
Julia.
Julia. Yes,
Julia.
we're gonna go over there.
Morning,
All right.
Julia.
So you guys kind of get to them first, and then trailing behind the rest of you. And she kind of looks at everyone, looks at the commotion, is like, "What the hell is going on?"
Yeah, it's chaos, right? Anyways,
Yeah. What
show
do we? I got to get out of here.
We agree. Us too, right?
Yeah,
Matt,
but
right.
I don't know. And you guys, did you get my spell book and the
these-
opponents get
Show
already?
her the spell book.
Well, do these books look familiar to you, your eyes, Julia?
No.
God damn!
Swing and a miss.
In your loincloth.
Oh yeah, and I pull the.
That's what I need.
Tuning
She
rod.
grabs the copper
Here you
rod.
go.
Perfect.
It's a little wet.
This is all I need.
Perhaps.
Sorry.
Whoa! This is all you need, Julia. What?
Yes. Yes, this will be fine. This will be fine.
Hold on one
oh my
second
gosh.
now. She is going to cast herself out this damn plane while we are still sitting here with our thumbs in our behind.
Who is this? We made a deal.
This is part of our...
Yeah, we made a deal. She's
We
gonna
all
get us
know
out
him.
here.
Okay, but she best be getting our friends out here too.
Yeah, no, you can take all of us, right?
Yes, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that
Yeah.
works. We can take one more person if you want.
Well, do you guys want to
sorry.
kidnap a bandit?
This little creature here, this ball, or this chain.
Oh yeah.
That would be 8. Perfect.
Oh, nice.
Good count. Oh, all right.
Are you guys?
So
are you-
how come you don't need your spell books for all this?
I have this. This spell's been prepared since 3 days ago.
Do you not want to go get your spell books up?
I'd rather get out of here.
Yeah, you can.
Spell
always
books
do
can
it.
be remade.
All right, then let's make like a tree and get the hell out of here.
That makes
Perfect.
no sense.
She holds on to the staff or the copper rod.
Yeah.
Begins kind of vibrating, and she kind of places you all in a circle around. Okay, and it's just vibrating a bit, and you all blink. You feel nothingness for a bit.
Right as I'm saying, where are you taking us? And then
Yeah,
mid-sentence.
and you then appear. Give me a D100 check.
Oh,
I just
got it.
need one.
81.
81.
34.
All right. 34. All right. The 81 is what we're going with.
You say 99?
No, 81.
I rolled 95.
95.
But it's fine.
Just the
We're
one.
going- we're going-
It's the
81,
one.
So you need one more.
I'm going to run now. And you appear over a ocean. And kind of below you, you see kind of sandy beach. Goes into kind of some jungle trees. And it's tough to gauge how far away it is. But you're realizing that it's coming closer. Like pretty quickly.
Featherfall.
Featherfall?
Yeah.
I wish I would have saved my levitation.
All right. You cast Featherfall on everyone. And everyone begins
Right on
slowly-
everyone?
You're right.
Yeah, how many?
Ball?
5 people? Who are you casting Featherfall on?
I have only 4 hit points, and my hands are manacled, Mr. Ball.
And this is, you've
I
got a few
I
rounds.
take the decision out of his hands and I cast Featherfall on myself.
You can cast Featherfall?
Hmm?
So you can cast it up to 5 people, right?
Yeah, but I'm going to cast it on myself.
Okay.
Only yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so
You don't want to choose
selfish.
anyone else.
How?
No, I wake up falling and my 11-year-old brain goes, "Whoa, Featherfall."
All right. So you're feather falling.
Yes.
Ball. Who are you choosing for your feather fall spell?
Well, myself and Jane, and
Your new friend.
yeah, Big Scory.
Scory. Got 2 more.
and See, Riff.
Yeah, it's like I pop my thing, so I go.
Yeah, you go first. You're
And
above
then
everyone else.
Zephyrus, and
Zephyrus.
I think I got to do the lady.
And what about his companion Willem?
Sorry,
Willem.
But I feel like I need the lady to get us places. Is my instant reaction.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I also
so the
feel
lady,
like
the
Wolf
lady's the 5th
can
one.
withstand the damage that's about to occur.
Yeah.
So Wolf,
Also, there is a possibility
Willem,
that it
and
won't.
Strix are falling.
Can I
If there's another round, I have a second spell
can
slot.
I try and as I see this, can I try and like angle my body and glide towards the ocean?
Like you want to try and like make your way to the ocean, not the land.
Yeah, I don't want to
Okay.
hit the land.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I would like to not hit land.
I have a feeling that we're probably that Julia knows how to cast a spell, so we're probably just looking at it like, oh shit, but then we're gonna land and be fine. But
Okay, Strix tries to grab a hold of you while he's falling,
Oh, he's
clutching,
scared.
and he just spins and kind of like starts going off on a separate direction.
Can I try and grab him?
Give me a dexterity check,
And I'll grab whoever I can that's near me.
Willem.
Sure.
Dexterity check.
Okay.
please save my Batman.
That's 7.
7. You guys are rolling really, really low. No, Strix just kind of like his little bits of clothing just out of your grasp.
Oh,
And I reach out my hand and I say, grab on if you want to survive. And I rolled an 11
An 11.
total.
You grab a
The
hold.
generic version of "Come with me if you want to live."
Yeah, you
The
all are
bag
pretty close
cereal
together.
version.
Grabbing
The
hold of
Malto
Willem
meal.
is not
Grab my
too
hand
difficult.
if you want to survive.
Sorry, what?
Grabbing hold of Willem's not too difficult.
Okay,
so you're able to grab a hold of him, and so you're kind of the feather fall's getting a little, pulling a little bit more,
Okay.
and so you're falling a little faster, but it's still
Ooh,
comfortable
can I
pace.
attempt to extend my great axe handle out to Strix?
No,
See if we
no. With you trying to grab him, he got further away from you than you'd be able to do that.
yeah, he's gone.
So Willem's
Just
safe.
throw it at him.
The gal's safe. Riff's safe. You all are safe. The chain is safe. So
Wolf
Strix,
is the only
you
one.
see just kind of like
Oh, it's Strix.
going off in one direction,
Can you use the baby Bjorn as a parachute?
and you see him just kind of.
Oh, like
And
Team
there's no. There's just a fish instead of Strix where he was,
Rocket.
and he just goes. And you all slowly float to the ground. Wolf, you're still falling, right?
Yep.
Yep. So you and Fish Strix both fall about 80 feet
Mhm.
into the water.
Mhm.
Give me an acrobatics check. And Fish Strix is doing the same.
I like how he wants
he
to go for
doesn't
the
do-
water like it's Fortnite or something. He's like, go over here.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Oh, you hit hard. Flat.
We are
Just,
rolling like shit.
you smack that thing.
Yeah, you smack that
But
thing.
you're not hitting the land, so you're not going to take as much damage.
Yeah, this ain't no door damage.
Yeah.
Contortion damage.
Yikes.
Please stop rolling. Well, he's just destroying us little by
With the
little.
stupidest stuff.
You take 20 damage as you hit.
Can I
Belly
use
flop
my
damage?
reaction to use my stone's endurance to take away some of the damage?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
And I would say, if you would like to rage while you were falling,
Yes, I
Cut the damage
I
appropriate.
am
you can
raging.
cut that damage in half.
Bludgeoning
Yes.
damage.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to roll the d12. So that's going to be 5 less damage.
5 less damage. So you take half and then 5 less, so you take 5 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, not too
Wow.
bad.
I'll take that.
But the front of you is just red.
Yeah,
From the
I belly
impact.
flopped.
Yeah. And you're probably about 40 feet from the shore,
Okay.
and a fish kind of swims up next to you.
Okay. And I know that's Strix.
It's a fish,
Oh.
and is very interested in you.
Like, hi, fish. It's nice fish.
You did want to see the ocean.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's so cute. Oh my god, we're like Make-A-Wish.
He's Nemo.
For little kobolds.
Make a wish for Strix.
Yeah.
Okay. You swim to the shore, I imagine.
And
With
I'm
the
very
fish?
mad.
The fish just kind of sits in the water, just looking up at everybody. But the rest of you make it and float slowly down to the shore. It's a nice sandy shore, sunny day out. And Julia looks at everyone and says, "That was interesting. Okay. We made it.
Do I recognize this beach or this ocean?
Give me a check. Survival check."
Dang. If he does, that's baller scory over here.
What did you say? What?
Survival.
8.
8. You don't recognize this one in particular. It's in a climate that you would imagine would be further south from where you were.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about as much as you could
Okay.
guess.
Wizard Julia, you have the slightest idea of where you have taken us on that journey there.
Yeah, so the plane shift spells is difficult. You don't always get to choose where you're going to be, but I can kind of guide it, and there's a few places I've set aside, little places that have caches. They're a bit secret, and I don't want to tell any of you, so
Are
here's
we at
the
least
deal.
back on our plane?
Yes, this is the material plane. This is the, I mean, she kind of puts her hands out. It's like you can feel the gravity's right here, right? It's...
Well, the gravity is wrong no matter where I go. Look at my hair blowing in
I
the
guess so,
imaginary
yeah.
wind.
I have stashed away some things. I can take you to a few places. I know of quite a few teleportation circles.
Ooh.
Where do you want to go? I can try and see how close I can get you.
Well, I believe these folks swore to see me through to the kingdom of Usama, where they can claim their rewards. So,
Usama. Yes. I know where that is. There is a school there.
yes, I heard Mr. Ball talking incessantly about a college there, trying to study the Warforged.
I've
No,
probably
I
heard
made
of
that
the
up.
college.
Yes. Yeah, I can get you near that school. I don't know if that works for you, but that's about probably as close as I can get to the Usama Kingdom.
Well, what do you folks say? Should we get this show back on the road?
Yes, I'm ready, and I'm also very mad right now.
With all this talk about gravity, I flourish my chucks to make sure that they're working correctly.
All right. Give me a
Well.
performance check.
A fellow chucker, eh?
Every time.
It's gonna be now.
Every time.
It's gonna be like our weekly thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
13.
13?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're working well. They haven't been messed with, and you put on quite a show.
Well,
Looks
that
good.
is
Holster.
impressive.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right. I am going to need to rest for the day.
That's anti.
I would imagine you guys want to also rest a bit.
Sure.
There is... Here, let me show you. And she kind of guides you
Some of you
into...
missing HP.
guides you into the kind of center of this jungle. It's a small island. You can get to the center, and there's this clearing in the center of which is a stone relief that has a like arcane magical circle on it. And she gets to one end of it, moves her hands a bit, and kind of pulls up from the earth a small chest,
No.
kind of out of nowhere.
That's awesome.
Opens it up. She grabs a few things, looks at you all to make sure that she can put them away kind of secretly, and then pulls out a couple bottles of water, and then bread and cheese. Eat up.
Yeah, I'm gonna dig into that.
Well, this woman is a rather impressive specimen, isn't she not?
Thank you.
What?
Sorry, I didn't get anybody's name.
Well,
Mr. Wolf Thrakis.
Right.
Of course.
even a question. So many double names.
I messed up. Shut up.
No, I just love it. It makes me so happy.
Child, I didn't catch your name. The one
Hi,
that's good
I'm
with-
Riff.
Riff, good to meet you.
My
Riff.
chucks are at your service.
I saw that you did. You
Yeah.
wield them pretty well.
Well, being as that we are now partners in crime and fugitives from the law of the mages, I think it's best if you refer to me only as Zephyrus.
Zephyrus. Good. I didn't break any laws.
Well, so be it then.
How'd you do that ground stuff? That was super cool.
The ground stuff. Oh, pulling the.
Yeah.
So
Your backpack from the earth.
It's just a little planar magic. I've enchanted this space so that the correct arcane, kind of hand maneuvers, and the chest pulls out from a little pocket dimension that I've created.
Oh, you just got a traveling closet with you, bud.
Well, this one stays here. I've got a few places around Haven that I can go to. When you travel the plains, it's good to have places that have resources.
Yeah. Hey, sorry. The guy who hasn't given a monologue in a while.
No. This is
You haven't
a
said
player
much.
question.
Okay.
Hearing her say that they respond to the proper arcane gestures or whatever,
Mhm.
can Mr. Zephyrus lock that up in his mind vault?
Give me an intelligence check, or give me an Arcana check is what it would be, to see if you can remember.
Going to Bucky's Mind Palace?
Just as bad, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, we're going to Bucky's Mind Palace.
All
Which
you
is
find
his
a pair of
casino. Which is his casino he opened on the beach where
Yeah.
we all met. Bucky's Mind Palace.
6.
6. You get.
It's
You
so
know
locked up.
that they're arcane hand gestures. How if you could replicate them precisely, you don't feel very confident in. And she looks to you. You have half orc.
Hmm.
We haven't been introduced.
Name's Scory.
Scory, good to meet you.
You as well. Thanks for saving us, first of all. But you mentioned resources. My friend here is in need of some special resources.
Oh,
If I understand correctly.
What-
Ball?
what is it you're needing? You're an aura forged, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes. I trained in the arcane academies. We had a few consults from Storengrad there.
Oh yeah, that's actually where I'm from.
Oh,
I study there.
good to know. Good to know.
I'm actually out researching the Warforge.
Those were interesting Warforged. I've never seen anything like them.
Definitely unique.
Yes. But you're in need of aura, is that right?
I will need aura eventually, but it's only been a few days since I've last restocked.
Okay. I don't have any here, but if you can hold out,
If
I'm
we're
sure
going
you
to a
can find some.
college, I'm sure I can meet some people and find some contacts.
Good. Perfect.
I think it's drugs.
Well, I haven't slept in 3 or 4 or 5 days, so that's what I'm going to do.
Don't worry, I'll take first watch. My
Perfect.
chucks are at your service.
Thank you.
The place that she led us to, is there a better vantage up here of the rest of the island?
Nothing on the ground, but you could, if you wanted to get out, kind of climb on top of a tree. That's kind of the highest
I probably wouldn't
vantage
do that.
point that you have.
Perhaps at night, you could use the stars to figure out where we are.
I definitely will do that. And also, before I kind of close out, I want to pull out my lantern and just take a moment and kind of peer around.
Okay.
See if it tells me anything about.
Yeah, and remind me what it is it can do.
So it lets me know kind of if there's a storm a brewing.
That's right. If there's going to be some weather
Yeah.
event in the next day,
I too have that.
It can detect incoming storms up to 3 hours before they arrive.
3 hours. Okay.
So it would affect the area within 1 mile of the lamp. Crystal's light becomes an eerie, cold.
And I should
gray.
keep that in mind, because if the lantern will tell you. It's not something you really have to activate.
Okay.
But do remind me.
Okay.
Please do, and I'll let you know. As far as no storms in the next 3 hours. Seems like pretty calm day.
Okay. And I don't really put it away, but I set it next to me and then just kind of make myself comfortable.
Yeah.
Until somebody wakes me.
Perfect. And so you guys want to take a long rest?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
would like to take a peek at the stars if I can at some point.
Yeah, perfect. So yeah, during the night, you take a number of watches. During your watch, Corey, you take a look at the night sky. Go ahead and give me a survival check, and you can take advantage on this. And this is you're trying to gauge where you are.
Yeah. Uh, 15.
15.
Coming back.
The stars are familiar to you. It's not an unfamiliar night sky. Things seem to be shifted a little bit. You would guess that you are you're south of the Misty Channel where you where you spent some of your time. How far south is tough to gauge, but no further than the continent of Avasta. So you're pretty close. I mean, you feel confident that if you were able to get on a boat right now, you could find your way home.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not too far away from Usama.
Yeah, and I also want to spend some time working with Chain and reporting back to Stonegrad if I know how to do that.
Yeah. So you know that kind of every few days the Chain requires you to make a report. Chain's looking a little worse for wear. They did do something to him, and you have to spend some time to repair that damage.
Yeah.
So you take that part of the night to undo your whatever that was.
Binding.
The binding on your hand, that comes off, and you're able to do the same for the manacles.
I'd also like to say that I never let a night pass without smoking out of my pipe. Would anybody like to take a puff of weed that has traveled dimensions? This shit is dank.
I'm gonna go meditate.
Thrakis
Sounds
is going
good.
to just pass out.
Yeah.
Because I raged, and so I'm very exhausted.
Like if I'm assuming I have some sort of little bedroll or something like that.
Yeah, you have a little case
I
of
just
that.
roll it out and then I cross my legs and I start to meditate on it before I go to sleep.
All right, perfect.
Scory will take you up on that. And while we're smoking, I want to cast runes and see if I can give him some insight on his future.
Okay.
And I can do that right now.
Nice.
Willem comes up as well.
But do something else while
he
I'm
knows.
close.
He knows what's up.
Willem always gets first.
Yeah,
actually even before
Sure.
Scory, so...
I mean, he packs it the best.
Oh, he does. Yeah. Those dwarves got some good fingers.
And kind of after about an hour of you all, about I would say 2 hours of you being here,
They're fat.
you hear something coming from the forest. Some movement in the forest coming your direction.
Is it the guy that we left for dead on the trailway in the last forest that we were in? Where the Warforged zapped him with their laser eyes?
No, it looks like he was with the soldiers fighting the Warforged back in the hold. No. But it seems to be coming from where you guys came from as well.
Strix, is that you?
Oh!
Hey, bud.
Oh, there you guys are. Hey, what's going on?
Well, Strix, we were just getting ready to enjoy a nice pipe at the end of the day, and I think that it's important that you come over here and you enjoy it with us.
Oh, okay. Hey, did you guys see the ocean?
Yes, I fell into the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw you tried to grab me, but it's okay. It's okay. I
I'm
turned into
sorry.
a fish. It worked out.
You turned into a... Oh, you were the fish.
I was a fish. The
That is
ocean's
fun.
great. There's so many creatures in there.
It's a glorious place.
Yeah.
How did you turn into a fish?
I can turn into a fish.
You can't... Wait, what? I'm sorry.
That's the name of the episode.
Yeah, I can turn into lots of things. I mean,
You have that skill set?
yeah.
How have you not said this before?
Oh, I thought everyone could do that.
No.
Can I
Oh.
say something in Druidic and see if he responds?
Yeah, what do you want to say?
Are you a druid?
True. No, I'm not a druid.
Wait, but you understood what I just said.
Yeah, that's how they talked where I came from, in the pit.
What kind of pit do you come from?
It was a big pit.
Where they
You're
speak
odd.
Druidic?
Yeah. Druidic. Yeah, that's how they talked. The trees talk that way too.
Trees talk where you're from?
What?
Are these trees talking to you?
Wait, you didn't
Not right
know
now.
what I said. They were speaking Druidic.
Oh, were they?
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Well, no. Strix is speaking
he's
common.
speaking common. Nice.
Yeah.
I dig that. That's funny.
But he's responding.
He knows it.
to
Yes.
what-
Yeah. He knows.
I dig that.
Like these trees. Not right now.
Who did you stay in the pit with?
My clan, my people,
Are they all kobolds like you?
most of them. Yeah.
Okay. I back away.
Everyone
Very
can-
suspicious.
Do that. You guys can't turn into animals.
Well, I saw him turn into a hermit crab the other day. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Perhaps there are innate abilities inside each of us.
It's just you got to work on it. It took me a long time to figure out.
Well, perhaps if we quit harshing our mellow here, we can explore the possibilities together.
Yeah.
Here you go, Strix. Breathe deep, my friend. Life is shit.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. And Willem just gives him a nice pat on the back. There you go, kid.
Well, okay then.
All right, let's.
I'm still meditating.
Let's
All
hit,
right.
let's
And
hit the
then
hay.
and then I go to bed.
All right, you guys finish off the rest of the night. You eat what you need to eat, drink what you need to drink. And you
Supposedly, I have
take
three
a long
questions
rest.
as well.
You-
Did you cast that?
No, I wanted you to draw
Oh,
3.
Oh, sorry. He
Oh,
cast
that's
himself.
right. That's
Yeah,
right.
you-
You're casting.
You guys can do y'all.
Yeah. Kind of at the end of the night, do
Do
you?
I draw 3? All right. Oh, this is dope.
What are we doing
Bag of
here?
bones that I rescued.
So you kind of grab you describe kind of how this ritual works.
So, after taking a big puff and before I blow it out, I kind of swallow it, and while it's still in me, I kind of look up, grab from my pouch without looking at it, and I grab 3 and I just toss them out and see how they kind of land, if they're
Mhm.
upright, upside down, yada
Yeah,
yada yada.
yeah.
And for the listener, Caleb actually has a bag of
With freaking runes on it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. You
Those
can
are
hear the
Viking
magic in
runes.
them.
That's cool.
And then he just kind of looks over them and exhales as he's reading them. But I'll have to look at this for a minute before I can.
Oh, okay.
We'll
Same.
go ahead and start next episode with the
Yeah.
bone
Perfect.
readings. Thank you guys for joining us around our proverbial podcast table. To my right, I have
Ooh, Dash is Thrakus.
Bentley is Riff.
Rhett is Zephyrus.
Caleb Scory.
Milo's bowl.
and I've been your DM, Alex. Thank you guys, and grab your swords and keep on adventuring. We'll see you next time.
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.